This bulletin proudly brought to you in association with Alex Campbell's Menswear.
Tonight on The South Today, Dunedin welcomes back Shanghai scholars, protests against University of Otago staff cuts, and Invercargill goes natural with burials. Kia ora, good evening, I'm Melissa Barton. For the fourth year in a row, a group of students from China are in Dunedin learning how local businesses operate. The Shanghai Mural Scholarship was initiated with sister city Shanghai as part of the Dunedin Mayor Dave Cole's visit in 2013.
These students are 2 of 12 from 6 different universities in China taking part in the Shanghai Mural Scholarship Scheme. The students are in Dunedin for several weeks, training in arenas as diverse as fashion design and clean energy. I'm Roselle LeBone. I'm here with Shanghai Mural Scholarship recipient Sean Wan Chin. She's sharing her fashion designs with me and telling me all about her collection Ode to Shanghai. Wan Chin, a student of engineering science, is completing her training at Otago Polytechnic, which, along with the University of Otago, has been welcoming students from China to share their cultural heritage in the projects they undertake while in the city.
The equipments here are very complete, and I can use the machines if I want and every time. And I can use the computer. I can find the pictures which I liked.
And Yang Weijie from the Shanghai Institute of Technology is completing his internship at Powerhouse Wind.
And what he's doing is using his experience of China and the Chinese language to look at the small wind turbine market in China.
I think this technology is better than any technology I have ever seen.
While the local businesses taking part will learn how young Chinese people think, students from New Zealand will be in Shanghai learning the language, attending lectures and taking field trips. Roselle LeBone, The South Today.
Former All Black Aaron Mauger will be the Highlanders head coach from 2018 after signing a 3-year deal with the Southern Club. CEO Roger Clark made the announcement this morning. He says the franchise is very excited to welcome Aaron Mauger as our head coach for the next 3 Super Rugby campaigns. He is a high calibre coach and Clark says they are stoked to share this news with Highlander fans. Mauger's appointment locks in an experienced coaching team for 2018, with Mark Hammett, Clark Dermody and John Preston all confirmed to remain with the club. Today saw the first of several planned protests against the University of Otago staff cuts. Despite the drizzly weather, a large number of concerned people turned out to show their concerns. Rudy Adrian was there.
182 chalk outlines of University of Otago staff who could lose their jobs. Neither rain nor the watchful eye of university security could prevent people from letting their concerns known about the impact projected job cuts could have on the region.
There's not a lot to say apart from that we need to keep fighting and we need to keep pushing the thoughts to management and the VC at Otago University.
Sean Scott of the Tertiary Education Union says that the issue is not one of insufficient funds to pay salaries.
The university has continued to run at surpluses and they've met the governmental imposed surpluses. The sector is, funding is very tight in the sector, but the motivation at the start of this process wasn't about saving money. It was described to us as being almost incidental any money that might be saved and that could be reallocated. So we don't believe there's a financial imperative to do this. And in fact, we believe that what they're proposing to do is going to cost a hell of a lot of money.
Academic Rosemary Overall was pleased with the turnout in the light of the short notice.
We only put the action together on Friday, so it's really good to see people mobilising and coming out to show their support for the general staff.
And organisers say this protest is just the first of many. Rudy Adrian, The South Today.
New Zealand's Labour Party has new leaders less than 2 months from the general election. Last week's polls showed the party at a record low 24% support, prompting leader Andrew Little to offer his resignation. This morning in Wellington, his offer was accepted and Jacinda Ardern was elected unopposed as the party's new leader. Ardern's second in charge is Northland's Kelvin Davis, who was also elected unopposed at the party's caucus meeting. Dunedin North MP David Clark says he respects Andrew Little's decision to put the party interest ahead of his own, and is looking forward to supporting his friend Jacinda as they campaign on the issues concerning people in the south and across New Zealand. Southlanders who wish to have a natural burial can do so now in Invercargill. Following growing demand for the practice locally, an area of Invercargill's Eastern Cemetery has been designated for natural burials.
Invercargill City Council Parks and Reserve Manager Robin Pagan walks through the new natural burial area of the Eastern Cemetery. It's a place where Southlanders can be buried with no coffin and no headstone, in contrast to the traditional style of cemetery nearby.
People want to protect their environment. They want to make sure that they maybe return something to the environment when they go, and giving something back to the plant life that will be planted around there.
He says there's been a growing demand for an environmentally friendly burial place.
There's been a lot of inquiries in the past, and we know that it's really taken off around the rest of the country and of course been available overseas for quite some time. So we've set up an area that's available, and we have had one burial here just recently.
According to the Natural Burials New Zealand website, there are environmental, operational and ethical guidelines that should be followed to ensure the body is returned to the earth in a natural way.
The body doesn't need to be embalmed or shouldn't be embalmed, so there's no chemicals. The casket needs to be biodegradable, so we're talking about untreated timber or materials that easily break down. So we don't want to just do the exercise and say we've done the right thing. We want to make sure that we are doing something very friendly to the environment.
Family members who wish to keep a record of where their loved one is buried will be able to do so with an advancement in technology at the Eastern Cemetery.
Well, of course, there's no headstones or markers allowed, but we have GPS each site. So we will have it on plan, we will have it on our cemetery records, and on the plans and indication. If we need to find the exact spot at any stage, we can go to those coordinates and find out exactly where the burial's taken place.
Wilson Fraser of J. Fraser and Sons Funeral Directors said yesterday he welcomed the practice and would look into becoming fully certified with Natural Burials New Zealand. I'm Sharon Rees for The South Today.
Still to come on The South Today. Flooded parts of Otago declared a medium-scale adverse event. Oamaru's $22 million rest home ready for action. And Queenstown-based Olympic skier on track for the 2018 Winter Olympics.
For all your news from the southern regions as it happens, go to our Facebook page. The South Today, connecting you with your community thanks to New Zealand On Air.
Hi, welcome back to Alex Campbell Menswear. Check out our fantastic knitwear selection. 25% off. Possum, merino possum, pure wools, wool mixes. Some of them are even New Zealand made. 25% off.
Every reason, every season, we're proud to dress the region. Alex Campbell Menswear, it fits.
Hi, I'm Dennis Charlotte, and road racing motorcycles is my lifetime passion. It's a massive adrenaline rush, but the high-speed crashes have been tough on the body over the years. I almost felt as old as my mate Ian.
Sportsval, supporting tendons, ligaments and cartilage. And Energy Plus helps replace the energy that everyday living takes away.
Now I feel more alive and have more sustained energy to really enjoy my racing.
Buy 2 packs of Sportsval and get 2 packs of Energy Plus absolutely free. So call now, 0800 502 402.
Grandad loved his family and surfing, in that order. He taught me to surf, and we spent a lot of time in the water together over the years. When he died, I strapped the camera to the nose of his old board and filmed the paddle out at St. Clair. Gillian's played the video on the big screen at his funeral. Grandad would have loved having everyone come out one last surf with him.
Gillian's Funeral Services, helping families celebrate the lives of their loved ones for generations. Gillians.co.nz.
From rare to the recent, visit the legendary Hard to Find for your quality second-hand books, with the largest stock in New Zealand and a friendly book-loving atmosphere. For good prices, buying or selling, come visit 20 Dowling Street.
We're a 25 Moreau Place at Dog with Tails Cafe and Bar. So we take coffee very seriously. We do what's called contract roasting, so we're creating our own roasting profile and then doing our own blends. We're really focusing on the craft of what we're doing. You know, we're going back, instead of going on mass-produced sort of cheap things, we're taking the time to really craft what we're making. Make it so anyone can come here and have a feed and be able to get something they're able to eat or that they want to eat as well. You're kind of getting a taste of cafes from all around the world when you come here.
Garrador Dunedin, delivering quality stylish garage doors in Dunedin for over 15 years. New doors, replacement doors, repairs and maintenance are all part of Garrador's quality service. Garrador Dunedin offers a full range of modern quality doors to suit any home. Come visit the team at 553 Kaikoura Valley Road. Visit www.garrador.co.nz or call us on 488 5676.
Jimmy's Pies and Dog with Two Tails Cafe proudly brings you highlights of the Dunedin Midwinter Carnival, featuring the Octagon Lantern Parade, this Sunday, 5 p.m.
Welcome back. Federated Farmers is applauding the government's decision to declare a medium-scale adverse event in flooded parts of Otago. The region was hit by extensive flooding last month, with many paddocks still underwater and supplementary feed being lost to floodwaters. Conditions on the Torrey Plain are still boggy underfoot a week on from the deluge, which saturated the area. Minister for Primary Industries Nathan Guy visited farmers this morning and announced an $800,000 aid package. City Councillor Mike Lord was among the locals, showing the Minister the lay of the land. Federated Farmers Otago Provincial President Phil Hunt says the relief package should give some relief to farmers that are struggling. One of the biggest commercial construction projects undertaken in Oamaru has been completed on time and within budget. The site's management was passed from the building team to those who will run the new $22 million rest home.
Oamaru's latest retirement home is open for business. Staff and management of Observatory Village Life Care gathered for a site blessing by Te Runanga o Moiraki Kaikarakia Justin Tipa of Christchurch. Project manager Michael Forgy calls it a proud day for everyone involved with the project. He says construction began in January last year, and the new rest home will welcome its first residents on August the 8th. Observatory Village trustee and Observatory Village Care Director Ian Hurst says the demand for the facility became clear about 18 months ago. Residents of the village will come from the 48 hospital-level care bed facility Rendell-on-Reed, which was sold recently, and from Oamaru Hospital's 4-bed Takado Lodge, meaning the new rest home will be full from day one. However, discussions are underway to expand the original 2-hectare site, which currently comprises a 1,000 square metre apartment building, a 1,700 square metre 41-bed care facility and a 1,000 square metre community wing. Daryl Baser, The South Today.
Queenstown-based Olympic skier Adam Barwood says things are looking promising for the 2018 Winter Olympics in South Korea. Barwood is back to Queenstown training and preparing for the Games.
Queenstown local and New Zealand Olympic skier Adam Barwood is not sure where he caught this skiing bug from, but he credits a school holiday program he attended at Queenstown's Coronet Peak ski area when he was 9 years old. The full-time athlete has not yet received official notification he has qualified to represent New Zealand at the 2018 Winter Olympics, but he has met a lot of the criteria already.
They haven't selected the teams yet, but it's looking pretty promising for me and my teammate Willis. We train together up here at Coronet Peak.
Barwood is now focused on fine-tuning his techniques and speed.
doing a lot of work on our technical side of the skiing and tactically, just a lot of timing and courses that we set up. I'm just trying to get faster all the time.
Barwood has represented New Zealand at the 2014 Winter Olympics in Sochi, Russia, the 2015 Alpine Skiing World Championships in Vail, USA, and the 2017 World Champs in St. Moritz in Switzerland. Adam's father, Martin, says he's really proud.
When you're sitting in a stadium of 50,000 people and they're all cheering your son representing New Zealand, it's the most amazing thing. It's truly, there's nothing else like it. Yeah.
The 2018 Winter Olympics will be held in South Korea starting on the 9th of February. Mina Amso, The South Today.
After the break on The South Today, a Guinness World Record is broken in Oamaru, and Southern men join forces for a musical biopic.
Channel 39 brings you a series of 45-minute documentaries looking at the future and the past. Wednesday nights at 7:30, repeating Friday nights at 8:30, only on Channel 39.
Autumn is here. Too late to sow grass seed, but never fear. Ready Lawn is here. Ready Lawn, your perfect all year round solution. Call Ready Lawn today.
Bring some more joy into your world by adopting one of our adult animals at SPCA Otago. Call now on 473 8252. Please adopt a pet now, they will love you forever.
The University of Otago, an institute of world-class education and the social epicentre of the city, with outfits needed for more formal functions like the ball and for less formal functions like
the zoo? Are you sure?
Yeah. Trust me.
Yeah, Dad, you'll definitely see me. I'm the one in the yellow and blue face paint and the onesie in the zoo.
Hi, I'm Dennis Charlotte, and road racing motorcycles is my lifetime passion. It's a massive adrenaline rush, but the high-speed crashes have been tough on the body over the years. I almost felt as old as my mate Ian.
Sportsval, supporting tendons, ligaments and cartilage. And Energy Plus helps replace the energy that everyday living takes away.
Now I feel more alive and have more sustained energy to really enjoy my racing.
Buy 2 packs of Sportsval and get 2 packs of Energy Plus absolutely free. So call now, 0800 502 402.
Active Furnishers Limited, home of quality service with superior product and an in-house design team who are always happy to advise and create an imaginative solution for you. Active Furnishers Limited, part of Dunedin's design history.
Hi, welcome back to Alex Campbell Menswear. Check out our fantastic knitwear selection. 25% off. Possum, merino possum, pure wools, wool mixes. Some of them are even New Zealand made. 25% off.
Every reason, every season, we're proud to dress the region. Alex Campbell Menswear, it fits.
When it's time to say goodbye to your pet, Heaven Sent Pet Cremations are here to help you through this difficult experience. Call Heaven Sent Pet Cremations today for their care and guidance. Phone 489-2274.
This week's documentary is Call Me Altman. How Nazi war criminal Klaus Barbie lived a life of freedom in South America before being caught and imprisoned. Wednesday 7:30, Friday 8:30.
Welcome back. The town of Oamaru has seen the breaking of a Guinness World Record. The achievement was for the largest collection of ties. Rudy Adrian has more.
About 20 friends and volunteers have been busy with the official count of Irene Sparks' collection of ties. The previous world record of 16,055 ties was set over 12 years ago, and it was a hard number to beat.
So you'd go into an op shop and there'd be maybe like this amount in their things, and then they'd go say, oh, go out the back, and they'll bring out rubbish bags full of more ties, and it was nothing to come home with a bootload full of neckties, and it was overwhelming, it was awesome, it was fun. It has been surreal is a good word for it.
In the end, the Oamaru tie collection was 21,321 ties, well and truly smashing the Guinness World Record. Exactly how many of these ties Ms. Sparks expects to wear is unclear. Rudy Adrian, The South Today.
A pioneering southern musician and the latest subject of filmmaker Simon Ogston is making a guest appearance at this year's New Zealand International Film Festival. Foundation member of the Flying Nun Sound, Bill Doreen, will appear with Ogston to discuss the film A Memory of Others, featured at this year's festival.
He was born in Canterbury, and his sound is pure Dunedin rock. These days, Bill Doreen is spending more time looking back on a career of poetry, music, theatre and writing that has spanned more than 40 years.
I also played in the Wellington Folk Club, I remember buying 2 bottles of wine to be able to do that. I think it was always difficult for me to perform, actually.
Doreen's erstwhile band, The Builders, released the first studio album for the fledgling Flying Nun label in 1983.
We were pretty good sometimes and pretty bad most of the time, and then sort of gathered my skills together as the others did in those early bands, and we started getting more serious about music.
Another southerner, now based in Auckland, went on a road trip with Doreen and tackled the task of documenting something akin to organised chaos. Filmmaker Simon Ogston says Dunedin holds a special place in Doreen's heart.
Bill lives between Middlemarch and Dunedin these days, and so Dunedin's really where the film begins, and the show at Purple Rain features in the film, as does a radio interview and a couple of other things. Yes, Bill is closely associated with Flying Nun. He actually put out Flying Nun's first LP.
The film does not take a linear approach as a music biopic, but follows Doreen on the road as he visits key locations from the past.
This one I just wanted to try something different, a little bit more dynamic, a bit more cinematic, and not tie myself to Bill's chronology, because he's had such a long career and he's done such a huge number of projects under so many different names.
A Memory of Others is showing at the New Zealand International Film Festival on the 26th and 27th of August. Roselle LeBone, The South Today.
And time now for a look at tomorrow's weather.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Silberhorn Sportsval.
Looking at the situation, a ridge of high pressure should bring fine weather to parts for a few days, but some cloud is likely along the Otago coast. To the southern outlook, Balclutha, Catlins and Gore can look forward to light winds fine and 7, Lumsden fine also and 6. To the central outlook, Alexandra light winds, some cloud and 6 degrees, Queenstown and Wanaka light winds, some high cloud and 5 degrees, Te Anau sunny and 7 degrees. To the northern outlook, Oamaru and Timaru it's 8 degrees, Twizel and Amarama 7 degrees, light winds and mostly cloudy for all of you. Here in Dunedin tonight, mostly fine with light frost and a low of 5. Mostly cloudy tomorrow with a risk of brief light showers around the middle of the day, cold with light southerly winds 8 and 5 degrees. And mostly cloudy and cold on Thursday with light northeasterly breezes 7 and 5. And in Invercargill, fine tonight with a low of -1. Tomorrow mostly fine and sunny tomorrow with light southerly quarter winds, cold temperatures 9 and -2. And fine and sunny on Thursday with light winds 9 and -2. That's our news for this Tuesday. For the latest Southern Region news, you can follow us on YouTube, Facebook and at channel39.co.nz. From the South Today team, good night.
This bulletin proudly brought to you in association with Alex Campbell's Menswear.
Supporting local content so you can see more of New Zealand on air.